Hey out there, YouTube community. And, yeah, I share this no other place but YouTube. I'm going to be doing another vlog and playing a game of Batman Arkham Knight, which is the last and final chapter of the Arkham series. And they had to start this game off with a Frank Sinatra tune. Gosh. Not really that fond of his stuff, really, all that much. Dean Martin's okay at times, though. There's a scene in Austin Powers and Goldmember where he's like dancing this song. I thought it was Frank Sinatra, but apparently it was like somebody else. Yeah, but Joker ain't dead all the way. He injected Batman with his blood at the end of Arkham City. And at the end of Arkham City, when he injected him with that blood, Joker knew that a part of him would live forever, even within Batman. Of course, Joker always wanted Gotham to be his, and when half of them died, the other half lived in Batman, and Gotham did become his. Kind of. Yeah, and the Arkham Knight logo, just a bat symbol with the fire on it, based on how this game pretty much ends. They need to make a Batman book series, like a chapter book series, where Commissioner Gordon is like doing first person narration. That would be awesome as hell. I'd definitely buy it if that were the case. I don't know if they'll ever do it or not, but just something to think about. He does a wonderful job narrating this game. Halloween Party, yeah, very much like the Batman 22, which would come out 7 years after this game, takes place on Halloween night. Yeah, and just Nirvana something in the way going on. Something in the way. It's okay to eat fish, 'cause they don't have no feelings. Yeah, and much like birds and the flock and stuff from like farms and all that, fish are on the earth also, so that way we can eat it and stuff, and some people just have bad reactions to red meats. As Officer Owens, I will just do first person point of view. Oh man, looking at the TV there too. Violent crime. Oh, yeah. Thanks for being polite, kid. A lot of people just want to get right up in my face, in my personal space. See the A for anarchy on the table, like maybe like you see that from behind. It's almost like they wanted you to think that anarchy was there this time, but only anarchy doesn't make an appearance in Arkham Knight. He does in Arkham Origins, however, but I actually just noticed that like anarchy symbol, the A, like they carved it in there because they were like ticked off and all that, kind of like how back in the day when kids were that mad in high school, they would like carve in the F word or something on a desk. Oh, huh. Almost like Resident Evil right here. Welcome to the family, son. Thinking of Jack Baker on Resident Evil 7. Yeah, pretty damn long intro for the game, I'll admit. And I can't believe this game is over a decade old, and gosh, it looks amazing even now. Yep, still playing this on my Xbox Series X. And I'm gonna take time to make as many of these vlogs too. I'm still doing Resident Evil 4 vlog, but just today I'm doing this game. And so the population of Gotham is pretty damn huge. Alright, let's resume this. Yeah, using the anime attire from the showcase mode. You know, I use the anime Batman suit. never, never got into. I mean, I never watched or read or whatever the anime or manga of Batman, but I bet you anything. You know, I mean, according to that suit, the suit looks pretty badass at least. Makes him look a little bit like, I mean, like that little thing that makes it look like a Batman suit that Dracula would wear, or a vampire in general, or a vampire king at least. Well, I am single on Valentine's Day after all. My romantic relationship that I was in for 3 weeks did not work out. I wasn't really expecting it to, though. And thanks to watching Seinfeld, I can handle a breakup no problem. I mean, in Seinfeld, Jerry Seinfeld had a girlfriend on like a lot of the episodes. They'd break up with him within a few days, and he handled it just great. Yeah, you'd probably end up getting him a stolen present, though he probably wouldn't like the idea that it was stolen. Oh, wow. I'm gonna scan the first victim of Professor Pigs. I gave away a spoiler, but hey, I don't really give a shit. And, in my opinion, if a movie, I personally don't mind if people give me spoilers of a lot of stuff provided it's been out for a minimum of 6 months. I mean, once a movie or whatever has been out for 6 months, I'll take spoilers no problem. Although, ironically, they have spoilers even before it's released now. It's crazy. All the social medias are. Seems louder over here, I think. Yeah, where is that guy? Where is he? Aha, there we are. It took me long enough to find it, I know. Alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. I got a little overzealous and enthusiastic, and I moved Batman a little too close to the mutilated victim. I'm a sucker.
Blood tests revealed the cause of death was an overdose of painkillers leading to cardiac arrest. Also, the victim's fingerprints have been burned off with acid. A rather unsavory demise. That's not all. It's as though the subject's DNA has been corrupted somehow. There's insufficient information for me to cross-reference the database. I'll have to use the deep tissue scanner to analyze the body for distinguishing features and determine the victim's identity.
See, the reason why I like the unknown killer, that puts these bodies on like rooftops and stuff across Gotham City. The whole cool thing about this part of the game is that you get to actually use Batman's detective skills. See, Batman's more than just a crime fighter. He's a detective and does a lot of what they do on NCIS, NYPD Blue, and Criminal Minds. I mean, he's beyond just a super soldier that like kicks villains' asses and stuff. Even Dick Tracy did stuff like this and all that. Plenty of detective people. Yeah, watch that 1990 Dick Tracy movie with Warren Beatty years back. Cheesy movie, but it's still pretty good though. And Al Pacino was a riot in it as the villain.
What's unusual is that they didn't go missing in Gotham. They were brought here and killed. Why?
So sad to know that Kevin Conroy is no longer with us. He always did an outstanding job voicing Batman, Bruce Wayne, and even the elder Bruce Wayne and Batman Beyond. He did a great job voicing that one. Alright, now we can go on with the regular mission at hand. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman. Ooh. Dodge that in the nick of time.
You're safe. Thank you, Batman. I thought they were gonna kill you.
Oh, man. Yeah, it feels good to be single again, I must admit.
Overrun. You don't stand a chance. Stay here. I'll send someone to pick you up. What are you doing? Evening the odds.
Giggity, 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 goo. Alright. We got the Batmobile. Yeah, I did a little bit of a Quagmire impression from Family Guy.
All of your men. Golf Oscar 5-6, this is Commissioner Gordon. I'm calling off the pursuit. It's too dangerous. Sir, we're right here. We can take these bastards.
Yeah, and right now we don't have the afterburner for this Batmobile, so like Batman tells Lucius later, the car is sluggish right now. Oh gosh, why won't my words come out right sometimes? Yeah, I still do those voiceover videos, like where I do some, regular, for fun voice acting and all that. I don't plan on becoming a real voice actor or anything like that, but I do it as a pastime and like to share it on YouTube. The Batmobile is sluggish indeed. Thought you could just get away, huh? Where is he? Is the Dark Knight Nolan version of Batman would ask. He must have friends. Man. Uncontaminated sample.
Scarecrow's got a safe house nearby. I'm going to pay him a visit.
Let's hope this is the break we've been waiting for.
Well, this is probably one of the most unique and distinguishing unique and distinguishing features of the Batman Arkham franchise is that you get to ride the Batmobile, one of the coolest badass cars in fiction. Oh gosh, I'm so excited my words still ain't coming out right. Oh man. Yeah, you could see. Yep. They are watching Poison Ivy and they have her in that cell beyond that glass. But yeah. Oh, come on. You had to charge at me and knock me down right in front of Poison Ivy. Oh, you're gonna pay for that. Y'all gonna pay. Of course, you've been around since Father Time has. When I said that, I made a pun. I didn't really mean it literally. I was reacting to the trees with faster reflexes quote. Yeah, I love the fact that Poison Ivy has her hair up in this game. Yeah, because I know her hair was down in the first two games, you know, Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. She had her hair down in those, but in this she has it like that. I'll even make a confession that the Arkham version of Poison Ivy is one of the best ones. And the fact that they give Poison Ivy green skin in these Arkham games, that's spot on from the comic. Yeah, reminding you a little bit of the first Arkham Asylum game after Harley Quinn freed her.
Why did Scarecrow lock you up?
No, hello.
Tell me.
And what if I don't want to?
It's the thing. I could fall for Poison Ivy's charm. I could fall for Catwoman's charm. As for Harley Quinn's, she tries, but it wouldn't work on me. She's too deliberate, obvious and vulgar for certain. But now that I'm 38, I don't think I'd fall for any of them. I'm old and experienced. I could usually tell if somebody's playing me, although I kind of got played already in real life. Not as badly as before, but just wasn't really my time, though, at the same time, you know, because normally January till April, I have to get my HUD renewals and stuff in my papers. And I'm lucky if it even gets in the mail on time. I've got a whole bunch going on, like the first quarter of each year. It's crazy. And I really hate what the world's turned into. But it's also kind of amazing because the villains in this game, none of them are really teaming up. They all have their own agenda.
Cannon operational. Flight suppressor engaged. That's about 6 more unmanned tanks moving through Chinatown. They'll be there any second.
Okay. Oh, great. Down you go.
We need to leave.
The master of understatement as ever.
I need to know where those tanks are coming from.
I'm tracking several transfer helicopters moving into the city. There are more on the way.
Activate the Batmobile weapon diagnostics. It's time to go to war.
Oh, ran right over that thing. Yeah, but time to do a diagnostic on this thing. Like Batman said, time to go to war. Oh, come on. I think it's his controller, maybe. I'm hitting the A button, but gosh, I ain't responding.
Energy system diagnostic test online. Stage 1. Destroy targets to charge up weapon energy and activate missile barrage.
Yeah, sometimes I hit the buttons on my Xbox controller and they're not responsive right away for some reason. Either that or I'm not hitting it hard enough. I've had this Xbox Series X now, for the last. Well, I've had it now for 4 years almost. Even using the default controller that came with it. Yeah, and it's like now if you let's just say, your Xbox Series X or your PlayStation 5 breaks. In order to replace it and get a new one, you have to pay more than what you did earlier when it came out compared to when it was first released or when you first time you bought it, you buy a new one to replace it, you pay even more money for it. It's pathetic. Yeah, slipped my mind. I have to power it up to level 2. But I was too busy talking. I slipped my mind that I had to wait until I got to level 2 before I could use the missiles again.
Stage 3. Taking damage depletes weapon energy. Charge up missile barrage to level 2 and destroy more active targets to complete diagnostic test.
Oh man, I wonder if I can finish it before this clip ends. Oh man. Ah, wonderful. Oh, whoa, man. Retry challenge. Ah, well.
Weapon energy system diagnostic.
Maybe we can level up a little later.
Destroy targets to charge up weapon energy and activate missile barrage.
I inadvertently did this, but oh well. A little extra practice never hurt.
Diagnostic stage complete. Stage 2. Charge the missile barrage to level 2 to destroy up to 4 targets at once. Missile barrage level 2 ready. Diagnostic stage complete. Stage 3. Taking damage depletes weapon energy. Charge up missile barrage to level 2 and destroy 4 active targets to complete.
I did it again. Oops, I did it again, baby. Yeah, like what Austin Powers said in Goldmember when he encountered Britney Spears or a fembot of her.
Missile barrage level 2 ready. Diagnostic testing. Simulation complete.
Alright, now let's get out of here.
Batman, I'm seeing a transport deploying more tanks at Panessa Studios. I've warned GCPD to pull their men off the streets.
I'm heading there now.
Come in, all units. This is Commissioner Gordon. We have numerous hostile tanks deployed across the city. Gotham is under attack. I want everyone off the streets and back to GCPD. We're not equipped to deal with what's out there. Thank God there's someone who is.
And that photo of Poison Ivy where it says passenger. She looks a lot less attractive than that, I'll admit. Okay, down you go.
Flagerman, they can resume their patrols. Tanks have been dealt with.
Thank God. Let's hope they were the last.
Don't count on it. I need the isolation chamber prepped at the GCPD lockup. I'm bringing in Ivy.
I still can't believe that AJ Styles is already retired, or at least from the WWE. I mean, there are fans speculating that he may not be officially done just yet, that he'll probably or possibly come to Impact Wrestling like later this year, if not maybe sometime next year. But if he comes back to Impact Wrestling and has like a tour or just like maybe just a couple last feuds before he officially throws in the towel, I'll probably watch. But if it's gonna happen like next year, maybe not so, because I gotta admit, professional wrestling is dying. It's dying like no tomorrow. And damn allergies too. I don't have a cold or anything like that, just a little bit of stuff up there.
Any progress with the fear toxin analysis?
It's gonna take a little while longer. Drop by the clock tower when you're ready, and
tell you one thing. I had a fairly bad cold back in December. You know, like around Christmas time, like during the holiday season. I mean, you know, I don't think I ever got a cold in the middle of like Christmas seasons, but I think I mean, I never did really, but I mean, I know I got. Yeah, as far as I know, I never got a cold during the holiday season. I mean, gotten colds a few days after my birthday, but never in the holiday season. And gosh, it really hit me.
There's a war on the streets. We don't have the manpower or the equipment.
I had like a cold, sore throat, and all that, and even my eyes. The respiratory illness I got lasted me like a whole weekend, and gosh, it was like miserable. Can't believe it. Like I catch a cold because I actually made multiple trips into town. I don't drive. I walk to the grocery store and all that. I had a doctor's appointment that morning, and then I walked to town multiple times because I realized I had to get more and more things and stuff to eat and all that. I still can't believe food costs so much money. We got all these wars going on, a bunch of stuff going on in the country in terms of the economic system becoming corrupt and iffy, and it's just prompted a lot of these places to charge more for their food and whatever's on their inventory, particularly if it involves food. You can buy some video games cheaper than you can like a meal at McDonald's, Burger King, or Hardee's, Carl Jr., and all that. It's unbelievable. Back when I was a kid, you know, I mean, food was cheaper than video games and VHS tapes and all that. It's not really so much the case now. Yep, we are going to go after the Riddler this time. And speaking of Arkham City, later this year will mark the 15th anniversary for Arkham City, and I'll probably do a vlog on it. I mean, I did a happy 15th for Arkham Asylum, so I'll definitely do a happy 15th for Arkham City. Since Arkham City was definitely an expansion of Asylum, and it was definitely the better game overall, probably one of the best games ever, hands down, including a Batman game and not including a Batman game. Batman Arkham City is a badass game. Probably one of the overall top probably one of the overall top open world title games. This game has its moments, but I hate it when you have to like fight the Arkham Knight and the Batmobile. Those are a pain in the ass. I already found one of those. Seems like all he tries to do is one up the Joker, and he ain't around to one up anymore.
Don't worry, Jim. I have someone working a lead on Scarecrow. I'll see what I can do.
Good to hear. I've got a skeleton crew searching Gotham South and West. I'm gonna join him when I'm done here. We're gonna find that son of a bitch. Fernandez, it's Gordon. Give me an update.
Time to choose a mission, and I already know which one I'm gonna do. We're gonna go after the Riddler already.
I'm going after Riddler. Yep, poor bastard.
Time to prove that I really am smarter than him and that he's overconfident in his intelligence.
Scarecrow gave you the slip. You broke my wrist for nothing. Got plans for you, Batman. You don't. This thing's had a serious upgrade. Air support saw it turn into some kind of tank.
Nice. Don't get too close. He's here. Back up.
Mr. Wayne, I hope the car is performing to your high expectations.
Actually, Lucius,
Afterburner. Oh no, I see spider webs and I'm caught in the middle. Said that I didn't mean to cause you trouble. And then Coldplay became mainstream, and their newer songs weren't as good as the ones on that Parachute album. At least in my book, they weren't. Look at the stars and how they shine for you, and all the things you do, they were all riddles. Yeah, the Riddler's gonna give me another lecture. Like he's trying to be a school teacher. And he thinks Batman's nothing. You're gonna regret that and consider that the biggest mistake of your whole villain career, Riddler. I told you you'd regret it. Yeah, I can. Even though sometimes you say this and say that, I can tell you mean the opposite. You are a villain after all. What? 46 seconds left. I can't be late. The White Rabbit may be late, but the Batman never is, or at least he tries not to. Oh crap! Oh, okay, so I got cocky. Just like the Riddler does. Oh crap! No! Alright, I only got 30 seconds left to beat this damn. Happy, happy birthday, happy birthday. There have been times where I didn't pay attention and I went right instead, and gosh. I mean, that's just the thing, you know. I mean, as an adult, you got so much shit on your mind, and sometimes you're, even when you are a really good gamer and all that, your mind just is elsewhere all of a sudden, even when you play the Riddler's Trials. Yeah, I mean, I can't speak for all, but it's kind of the way it is for me, though. A lot of times I worry about the craziest shit. I'm not gonna lie about it. That's the Riddler's worst design yet. This is a really good game and it's fun chasing the Riddler and the Riddler story. I just don't like that design of him. His design in Arkham City was many steps better than what it is in this game. Heck, even in that 2022 film, I even prefer that look over that, like, you know. He just looks like some kind of lazy bum that just wants to teach from his own house. And as for the Hawaiian shirt, I thought that was more of a Joker thing than a Riddler. Alright. Eh.
The missing fire crew's not safe on these streets. I'll start by checking Dixon Dock West. That was their last reported location.
Gonna go after a Riddler informant. Find out where his riddles are. Nope, you ain't getting away from me. Oh, come on.
Tell me what you know. All right, I'll talk. Just don't hurt me.
You could stay loyal to Riddler, or you could stay in one piece. Who scares you more, Riddler or me? Yeah, Riddler will only fire you and yell at you and reprimand you. I'll do far worse than that if you don't tell me what he's up to, says Batman. And good thing I got the electro charge. All right, now let's go rescue the fireman. All right.
What happened here?
Our truck was attacked. Rioters dragged us out one by one. We were separated, taken away. Please, they're gonna kill us.
I'll save your crew. Wait here. I'll get a GCPD officer to pick you up.
Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, I hit the grapple button with too much enthusiasm, and I almost got Batman stuck. But what would you expect? He has the Joker inside him now. Of course he goes crazy.
I'm heading to the clock tower to see what Oracle's found on the Scarecrow's toxic.
Play a little bit more of the main story mode.
in there that we can trace?
What if we've been looking at this the wrong way? Instead of searching for the toxin, what if we focus on the manufacturing process?
Why didn't I see this? The reaction emits a unique radiation spec.
Run a scan of the city for this energy signature. It will show where Scarecrow is creating his fear toxin.
It'll take a few hours to bring the satellites into position.
We don't have enough time. I'll repurpose the antenna at the movie studios.
Bruce, I spoke to Dad. I hate lying to him. He'd kill me if he knew I was still in the city. He still blames himself for this.
We'll stop Scarecrow.
Okay.
Jim, we've got a way to find out where Crane's working from.
Thank God. What can I do?
Get your men ready. As soon as we've got a location, I'll let you know.
All right. Scarecrow pulling this on Halloween. This guy's sense of humor after all. You said you were getting the smokes. That's the whole reason we raided that damn place. If I'm found that, you won't find me until I want you to.
Generator damaged. Need to bypass it and power the antenna directly.
Hello again, Mr. Wayne. How can I help you this time?
Is the power winch ready for deployment?
It's 100% functional. Though no guarantees if you're intending to pull that car of yours up the side of a building.
Read my mind.
It's in the job description, Mr. Wayne. Batwing's on its way.
Yeah, and I still do a lot of drawing and all that too. Remember watching Dragon Ball as a kid? My brother used to always say that Yamcha looked like Aladdin from Disney. I had to draw a picture of Yamcha as Aladdin and Puar as Abu. Be a heck of a picture. And Yamcha, he first came to Dragon Ball, he was like so sensitive about certain stuff like scars and all that. Gosh. And Bulma's always there to cheer him up. Well, at least just for a bit.
The winch needs a secure anchor point to function. Once it's attached, just hit reverse. And please be careful with the car, Mr. Wayne. She's one of a kind.
I went on the subway diet like Charlie. Yeah, Fat B at the end of Austin Powers and Goldmember.
Oracle, I've restored power to the radio antenna.
Great. I'm connecting now. I was just talking to Robin. I think you should too.
Bruce, you need me out there. We can find Scarecrow faster together.
What you're working on is more important, Tim.
Can wait one night. Let me help.
I've got this under control.
Okay. Listen, try checking in once in a while. We're partners, remember?
He just wants to help, you know.
Is the antenna ready?
Yeah. But we're going to need a micro.
Barbara Gordon overbearing as ever.
There's one at Falcone Shipping in the cauldron. I marked it on your map.
Thanks, Oracle.
Alright, we are gonna resume the game. Okay, Yep, gotta go over there to the Falcone shipping yard. And you can still hear Scarecrow in his lectures. Yeah, similar to what Hugo Strange would do in Gotham City, Arkham City. Arkham City, which was a fraction of Gotham, but Hugo Strange took over, declared Warden Sharp as mayor, and it became Arkham City. Yeah, that was the previous story.
I need to evaluate the threat and plan my attack.
I get so much into what I'm talking about. Sometimes my words just don't come out right, or sometimes I have stuff on my mind.
If I can separate them, they'll be easier to take down.
He's not getting in here. We've got everything
Scarecrow still have a hostage at the antenna. I should head back there before they do something they'll regret.
Use the floor grates to do a Batman stealth attack. If you work for any of them, they're not going to want to hear excuses. Yep, they will have your ass. Heck, even I could stay more focused than those henchmen.
Lucius, I've got a hostage situation. 3 gunmen. I need to take them all out before they can react. Is it ready?
Flexible plates over an MR fluid armor layer. You'll move faster, hit harder, and look scarier while doing so.
Send it, Lucius. Now.
Already airborne, Mr. Wayne.
The thing I hate about this part of the game is that when you use one of the alternate Batman suits, when you get this upgraded Batman suit, you end up wearing what he wears throughout the remainder of the game, and yet you have to go back to the menu to re-suit up again. I mean, I understand it was probably a money thing and all that, but regarding like the DLC features when it comes to using alternate attires for Batman. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to put that suit back on, you know, the anime suit.
Well, Mr. Wayne, let me walk you through it. The outer and inner layers of the bodysuit are made of a titanium tri-weave. It's between those layers where things get interesting. Wayne Tech EVAR fluid hardens in response to him.
I'll admit that's an okay looking Batman suit, but it looks to me like it's probably just like practically a cosmetic version of what the Batman suit was in the first two games. You know, like the Arkham City suit and the Arkham Asylum suit. That's basically just a practically embellished version of those. That's another reason why I think it's kind of not really necessary to like subtract the DLC attires, but I guess the developers just didn't have time to like add that in there or something. Would be kind of my guess. Or just break it in. Yeah, and the suit can take the G's, the guns. Now get the guns. Now get the guns. My generation. Groove to the music. Yeah, the old Monday Night Raw theme from back in the day. Yeah, why not? We'll use the 89 suit again. And of course, Batman 1989 is one of the best superhero movies of all time. It and Batman Forever. They're definitely very rewatchable. And it's like, you know, when Tim Burton, you know, made Batman and stuff, it's like, along with Joel Schumacher, it's like they tried too hard to make their prequels better than their originals, and that's kind of where they kind of fell back, I think. Yeah, Lucius already gave us that lecture. Okay.
He said you were quick, but I never saw anyone take down 3 armed guys like that. Unbelievable.
You're safe now. I'll send someone to pick you up.
Thank you. Tell me you're gonna find Scarecrow. That son of a bitch needs to be stopped.
I'm not gonna kill you. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to tell all your friends about me. I'm Batman. Yeah, he went from Beetlejuice to Batman, which was pretty badass.
Oracle, I've attached the uplink to the microwave tower.
Perfect. I made an anonymous call to GCPD. They're gonna send someone to pick up the hostage. Come on, connect. Love the suit, by the way. Okay, both towers are fully online.
Time to find Scarecrow.
The microwave transmitter.
I need to use both antennas to identify the micro and radio wave frequencies across Gotham. If I can find both frequencies at the same location, I'll know where Scarecrow is manufacturing his toxin.
You know, he'd want to do it in a bit of a subtle location, so it would be over here. Ace Chemicals,
chemicals. That's
which is a little bit remote compared to the other islands of Gotham.
Jim, I traced the fear toxin A's chemical. That's where we'll find Scarecrow.
Impossible. I've had a team down here since the evacuation started, just like you asked.
Crane must have bought them off.
And one of my goals is to be a better YouTuber, a better vlog recorder, or podcast, whatever I should call these. I mean, I personally look at them as public journals. Man, live just sounds better. That's the reason why I call my channel JR's Live Journals. Although I probably would do some live streaming if I had the proper equipment and a better internet connection. But I live in the boonies. I can't afford that kind of connection. If I could like move to like a city area or an area that's like kind of more out in the open, I'd probably do some live stream. But yeah, I'm gonna need the car for this.
Any word from inside?
Nothing. We think there's a skeleton crew left in there, but they're not responding and the facility's locked down.
If they're still alive, I'll find them. They should be able to tell us what Scarecrow's up to.
What the hell?
It's the Arkham Knight himself. Yeah, Kylo Ren prototype, more or less. For the Star Wars sequel trilogy.
Time to die, old man.
He has nothing left to fear. Keep him away from these chemicals. Your vengeance will come.
This ends tonight.
Friend of yours?
Stay here, and I'll go find out.
Okay, we are going to go against Scarecrow and his new ally. Oh man, that's a hell of an army. That's enough to take a small nation that would be a threat to some people, man. That's a hell of an army he's gathered up.
Training facility housing soldiers bearing the same insignia. There's nothing but speculation on their commander, though. The only thing sources agree on is his name. The Arkham Knight.
The Arkham Knight. Hack into their comms. I need to know what they're planning.
Anything else?
There's a crew of Ace Chemicals workers left on site. They'll be able to help us track down Scarecrow and locate his bomb. I need to find them.
Each worker will be carrying a unique ID chip.
If I can access their personnel records, I'll be able to track them.
There's a security terminal in a booth near your location. Try there.
There were 5 soldiers, each one armed and dangerous. Before I can access that terminal, I'll need to take them down.
Armed and dangerous like John Candy. Because I know John Candy was in a movie called Armed and Dangerous, and it had him and Eugene Levy.
So it started. Sure looks like it. This is the part I love. Taking people by surprise. Choppers coming over
And John Candy, he was pretty damn funny in that Summer Rental movie. That's a really funny movie, as well as Volunteers. Him and Tom Hanks. I've actually got that movie. Oh, crap. Yeah, I can't go in the floor grade anymore. They're going to see the guy knocked out, and yeah, they'll know to look in there more often. You bet I hit hard. I'm the Batman. I hit harder than those bullets do. What a way to finish the last one off by headbutting him. Looks like a computer from like the late 80s, early 90s. I actually remember when I was in like grade school that we had like computers like that in the schools. This game came out in 2015, so
Oracle, I've got the ID codes. If I reach a high vantage point, I can use the bat scanner to locate the workers.
Okay, I'd mark the tallest structure in the area on your map. Try not to fall.
well, how can I fall when I have the grapple? Unless I'm not paying attention. Unless I'm asleep. Yeah, just the fact that Batman has the sleep schedule of somebody with insomnia.
This is perfect. I can release the bat scanner and search for the workers.
I managed to intercept some radio traffic between Scarecrow and this Arkham.
Yeah, but hell, sometimes I can't even go to sleep all that much. It's like I'll like find myself falling asleep and going to bed at like sometimes even like as early as like 4 a.m. Not really a good thing or advisable thing to do, but man, I tell you, during the 2020 pandemic, I stayed up until sunrise a few times, even playing this.
Sounds like the two of you might have some history.
I've made a lot of enemies.
Yeah, and that winter weather's really held me back. I really got to start going to bed the same time every night and waking up the same time every morning.
It worked. There are 5 ID markers showing up within the facility.
Let's hope they're still alive.
I'm gonna take the guys over here first. Oh crap! Don't think I'm retreating. I ain't through with you guys yet. Not for long though. Was hitting the A button, but well, lagging a little bit. Show you how much better than this I can be. You're about to discover that those firearms mean nothing. Yeah, down you go. Oh man. Guys with the swords! Okay, now let's go and save those workers. Yeah, right on your ass. Apparently that one didn't make it.
Oracle, they've killed one of the workers.
We've got to stop them. Listen, I managed to hack into the militia comms network. You'll be able to listen in on any channel-wide broadcast from now on.
Thanks, Oracle. I found a way to get the Batmobile into the compound. They'll pay for this. All of them. Gates open. Time to bring in the car.
Hey, gates open, get ready. Got a $1 billion tank headed straight for you. We're deploying David back to the main courtyard, sir. We'll crush it.
Gotta love their optimism. Your 60mm cannon will penetrate these heavily armored units, but it'll take a few direct hits to destroy them.
Yeah, down you go.
Sir, he cuts through the armor, just like you said. He's searching for hostages. Keep non-essential radio chatter to a minimum. He'll be listening. You are listening, aren't you, Batman? Then listen to this. To all embedded units in Gotham, Operation Savior has begun. Each one of you has a role. Each of you knows your role. So move out of this damn city and lock it down. I want our hands.
The Rock says you know your damn role. The Arkham Knight says know your damn role. Oh gosh.
Rattler forces engaged in the loading bay. Two Diamondbacks in support. I'm watching. The tanks can barely touch Alpha Target's vehicle. Offensive capability way beyond expectation.
Hey, we want to save more of our points, so therefore I'm gonna leave that there. Not upgrade just yet. Oh no! Yeah, knock you right in there and electrocute you, shock you. Oh yeah, down you go. check something. Yeah. Yeah, we can actually go in there already. Gosh, why that slipped my mind? Look, I do know that we're gonna have to
That's 2 dead workers.
do some more stuff later.
Batman, look. I've been talking with Robin. I really think you should consider letting him help you. You're up against an entire army.
She's right. We're a team. This city needs both of us.
I can handle it, Robin. I've told you what you have to do. Now do it.
This can wait.
No, it can't. You know what's at stake. I need you to stay focused, or things will get worse. Much worse.
You shouldn't be hard on Tim. He only wants to help.
Don't let your feelings for him cloud your judgment.
You think I want him out there in harm's way? I'd rather he stay out of it, but he could help you.
If Robin can't save those people, the fallout will be every bit as dangerous as Scarecrow's bomb.
Yeah, this is what I was thinking about when I like about left early and all that before I went to check on the worker. This is what I had mistook for. I mistook up above for what I'm currently doing. So I kind of like went for it prematurely, you know. And it's a lot harder to slide on this one compared to what it is in Arkham City. You know, seems like you don't have to really tap as fast to slide on Arkham City like you do on Arkham Knight.
That's 3 dead now. These animals are going to pay.
We'll stop them. We always do, right?
Yeah, at least now you're not scolding me. I'd be thinking as Batman.
Ground forces. Powder's Island is under our control. Watchtowers and checkpoints are fully operational. I will attack units. I'm here gunning now. Give me a drone patrolling every damn back alley.
Right, I was gonna see maybe if I could, save that one over there, but I guess we do save this one first. That's the thing, you know, I mean, only 2 of the workers survived.
This is as high as the elevator will go.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, now it's time for the Batmobile to lower the elevator. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Apparently, I didn't lower it low enough. Adam Brewer. Adam Milwaukee Brewer. Yeah, I actually lived near Milwaukee as a kid for a time. My dad was going all over the state of Wisconsin doing his business work. He was hardly ever home. And all right. All right, where is Mr. Brewer? Oh, there he is.
You're safe now.
You don't know the half of it, Batman.
Stay calm and tell me what you know.
They've been running the plant for hours. They brought in trucks, weapons, soldiers, shipments of hazardous materials. They knew exactly what they were doing.
He's producing his toxin on a massive scale.
It's bad. Real bad. We're talking about a gas cloud that could cover the entire eastern seaboard.
Where do I find Scarecrow?
I got no idea. All I know is he's moving ahead with his plan. He's got a whole freaking army backing him up. We're screwed, Batman.
I'll stop him. But first, I'm getting you out of here. Into the elevator.
Have you found Scarecrow?
Not yet. It's worse than I thought.
How much worse can it be?
He's building a bomb big enough to cover the entire East Coast in fear toxin. Take your men and get out of here. Head to GZBD and lock it down. Keep everyone inside.
I'll get my men off the streets, but I'm going nowhere. You bring anyone you find to me.
Jim, it's too dangerous.
You'll stop him. I know you will.
Oh man, more of this.
Alfred,
I saw Sam. Initial scans indicate that the craft is unmanned and being controlled remotely.
Oh
weapons
crap.
activated.
Hey, go on up. You are the real coward. You think you can kill me, Arkham Knight? Why'd you hire all those militia soldiers? Somebody's just gonna beat you to it unless you do it yourself, like even kind of like what you're doing right now. Yeah.
Master Bruce, there are militia tanks all over the city. Gotham is overrun.
Yep, there's still one more of them left. Yep, I'm a driving. Alright, now let's go in there. Oh no.
Keep your guns trained on him. If he even looks like he's planning to leave that room, open fire. Oh, and avoid the bat symbol. It's a little trick. Where his armor's the strongest. Aim for the weak spots at the shoulders first, then coordinate fire at the points where the plates meet.
Please,
You say something?
leave him out of this.
Always defending the weak and the helpless. It's what I like about you. Predictable. That's why we're gonna win. We know your move before you do. We know how you think.
You know what I'm thinking right now.
Of course, you're thinking, who the hell is this guy?
No. I'm just trying to decide which one of you I'm going to take out first.
And just so we're both on the same page here, I fully intend to kill you. But first, we're gonna make you suffer. We have the target.
Showtime!
It's okay. You're safe. No, too late. We're both already dead. You know about the bomb he's building, right? Where is it? I heard him saying he's in the central.
Yeah, well, we rescued this one too.
He's getting ready to release.
Yeah, and we're about to go inside the Ace Chemical Compound Factory.
If that gas gets out there, it will be chaos. I won't let that happen. Wait by the Batmobile. I'll get you out of here. Jim, I've rescued the second worker. I'm coming to you. What about Scarecrow? He's in the central mixing chamber. As soon as the technicians are safe, I'm going after him. Is it as bad as it sounds? Worse, Jim. But I'll stop him. You have my word.
Yeah, only for him to infect you with his fear toxin, yeah. And you have the Joker inside you.
Hold tight. I'll get you to Commissioner Gordon.
Let's see go.
Scarecrow is preparing a bomb in the central mixing chamber. They need a way in, and I need it now.
I'm working on it, but I'm gonna need a couple minutes.
Find it.
Oh, wait.
Patience is a
I almost drove off.
heard that, right?
Yeah, or like in that Mummy movie, you know, like when Evelyn says patience is a virtue, and then O'Connell looks back and says, not right now, it isn't. Yeah, because all those mummies were like caving in. Yeah, they were caving in.
Arkham, I need that route to Scarecrow. We're running out of time.
Yeah, time to go inside the factory and stop Scarecrow.
Sealed from the inside.
What about the service tunnel?
Making these videos sure isn't simple.
I've sent you the location. What are you going to do?
Improvise.
Oh, wait. I gotta get the car inside. I almost forgot about that. How silly of me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, gosh. I'll admit that was my bad. I was a little enthusiastic.
Is the stream team ready? I'm with them now. Yes, that is a crucial element of my plan. Do not disappoint me. I never disappoint.
What do you think they're planning?
First, we need to focus on stopping the fear. Then deal with the night.
Alright, time to finish the mission. Or at least this part of it. Ace Chemicals Factory Compound. Yeah, good thing I went back for the car, otherwise these things would have killed me in an instant. Alright, right there, I took both of them out.
I'll investigate and report back soon.
The soldiers are covered by that sentry gun. I'll have to take them out quickly to avoid detection.
So what now? Follow protocol. Don't let us hear.
Alright, took out the sentry turret, and now to activate the door so I can get the Batmobile further inside.
Batman, we made it back to the precinct. God knows how. There are tanks everywhere. The bastards must have been planning this for weeks.
Dig in and do what you can, Jim. I'll deal with them as soon as I've stopped the explosion.
We're all counting on you, Batman. We'll get through this. I know we will.
Yeah, we don't have to level up right now. I want to save until I get more points.
Listen up. I just got word that phase 1 is complete. Right now, our client is preparing to engulf the city in a cloud of fear gas. Do not forget your training. Gas masks, useless. Respirator,
Down you go, alright? Oh no! Charged right into me. Yeah, down you all go. You are getting the ass kicking of your lives. Y'all are nothing without your medics. Now the rest of you are going down. Oh yeah.
I've just run a simulation based on the mixing chamber capacity. He's not bluffing, Bruce. I guess now we know why he evacuated the city.
He needed control of the plant. Only Ace Chemicals has the facilities to build a bomb of this size.
Fallout will be huge.
It played right into his hands. He didn't care if everyone ran.
He knew that no one would be able to escape the blast radius.
Whoa, man. Well, this will conclude it for this part of the vlog. I might as well not overdo it, so, yeah, stay tuned for more.